welcome back to the arcade. Spoiler alert, obviously from the thumbnail and the title, it's almost impossible to avoid knowing that Joel died in The Last of Us Part 2. And this one has been heavily on my spirit, obviously due to the new TV show that's debuting this Sunday that I will be watching and reacting to here on the channel, at least episode 1. So I hope you join me, but after this video you may not. But it's more of a question, more of a discussion versus me telling you, hey, Joel deserves to die. I'm actually asking because I haven't seen many people in the community really ask this question. Now, a few months back, now if you go to YouTube and you put in Joel deserved to die or did Joel deserve to die, there's a high chance that my video comes up first on the search. This has been my most controversial video I've ever created. 6 months ago, I made a short, a shitty short by the way, The Last of Us, Joel deserved to die, with the golf emoji swing hashtag shorts. So I've been wanting to explain this and expose this for a long time. At this time when I made this short, I have been uploading shorts for almost a year, if I'm not mistaken. They wasn't hitting the short feed, I wasn't getting any traction, I would never get any views. So at this point, I was just trying to change my approach once I realized that if you be negative on YouTube, that usually gets more clicks and more engagement. But you mix that in with me truly feeling like Joel deserved to die, because after I finished the game the first time, me and my best friend Trey, me and him had a discussion because we played this game in 2013 together while we was in college. So me and him was going back and forth about, hey, I think he actually deserved to die. He was saying no, he didn't. If he did, not in the way that they did it. So we had a discussion. So one day I was literally on the toilet. I had InShot downloaded on my phone, and I said, you know what? I'm going to say Joel deserved to die, but I got to be more flagrant about it. And that's when I made this piece of history right here.
Joel was trash and got what he deserved.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Let me go. Come after her.
Look at this. I go. He was killing all the bad guys technically.
I believe it. No, wait.
Transition to Abby. Calm as a bitch. Now, that's so OD. Now, I knew what I was doing when I made this, because I purposely left out the end whenever you have to choose, if you know, not to really choose, but when you have to kill Abby's father or the doctor. But I knew this was going to get a rise out of people. And now when I'm saying every day since that day, I've got some of the most toxic, worst comments in all of YouTube. Like, it's without question. I had to put a filter on the comments here because they was getting so bad. So now, before anyone can comment on this video, it goes to my YouTube filter and I can see it, I can read it, either I can reject it, I can ban them, whatever I want to do. But yes, that is the process. But whenever you bored one day and you want to just sit down and see a crazy thread, like a Reddit type thread, come check this out. I'll leave the link in the description down below. But look, and I pinned different people. I think I pinned this guy 3 months ago, because whoever I pin, I call it the pin of shame. They're the one that usually get the heat. So it kind of takes it off of me. So if someone has a good comment or a controversial comment, I just pin them and just piss people off even more. Look at this. If you just, and look at some of these comments, like this is just not even, I'm just gonna do a quick scroll. These people are, I've gotten death threats, racist comments. I've got called everything in the book. So I had more than one person say, I wish you was Joel and Abby was hitting you in the head with the golf club. I've got some crazy shit. And every day, depending on how much The Last of Us news is going on, this here is still going. It doesn't stop. I think it's at like 50,000 views right now. And people are very passionate about this. I was playing the game and I was thinking, you know what? Maybe Joel didn't deserve to die, because everyone that I'm killing, everyone that me and Ellie is killing right now, they're trying to kill us. And we're just trying to make it to the hospital to give this chance to humanity for this antidote. Then once it got towards the end, when Ellie was down, and I'm trying to go find Ellie. So the more I played, the more I started to feel justified for what Joel was doing. And I was totally swinging the other way. I was getting ready to make a different video saying I was wrong about Joel and he did not deserve to die. I was just gonna completely change my entire narrative on it, on my entire opinion on it, up until he kills the doctor. More than likely you're a sicko and you killed the nurse that was assisting him as well. You run out. Even when Joel kills Marlene, at first I felt the way about that. Then I remember, because I forgot about whenever we woke up and Marlene was there and she had a henchman there. Old boy put the gun to Joel's head and she made us walk on. I forgot about all that. That part I just completely went blank. So I forgot how much of a piece of shit Marlene was to Joel up until that moment. So when he killed her and said, hey, you will just come back, you'll just keep looking, then even that I was like, cool. But once we killed the doctor, then we made it out. Then Ellie stops him and asks Joel, promise me. And he lied to her because that's not what she wanted. And he, in turn, doomed the entire world. That was the moment I was like, okay, I still feel the same way. Differently, but I still feel the same way because Joel put this one person and a lot of, so many comments saying, well, that was his daughter. No, she was not his daughter. Sarah was his daughter who he couldn't protect at that time, and she died. Ellie was his surrogate daughter that he felt like he had to do this in order to make up for the past trauma and shit that he has. But that's obviously not what Ellie wanted, which is why in part 2, she was mad at Joel because now he took away her power of choice in that moment because he wanted to do it. Now I can get all political about, a man taking away the power of choice of a woman. That's all. The comments got crazy. I didn't even touch that shit. I'm just keeping this strictly video games. It's not that serious, but go read some of those comments in that short I link below. And whoo. But anyway, my point was he didn't give Ellie the choice, even though she was younger and he lied to her. So in my opinion, that right there, when he decided to doom the rest of the earth, potentially, because it wasn't 100% sure, as I know you're probably saying, that it would work, but it was a possibility. The first possibility, the only possibility. That was the moment, in my opinion, that Joel earned his death. Now, the way that he died with Abby going Tiger Woods on him 2 hours into the game, whatever it was, that was hard shit. He should have definitely had a more heroic, a more powerful, meaningful death later on in the game, towards the end of the game, something like more iconic for an iconic hero like that. So that writing was terrible. I agree with that. The way they did it was completely trash. Even I was shocked when I first played it. I was in Texas working in an Airbnb and I was playing it. And as I was going through, I was like, what the this is before I was even doing YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know nothing about reviews. I didn't watch IGN reviews. I literally got pre-ordered the game at freaking GameStop. I think I did it digitally maybe. Anyway, I had the game ready just because I was playing it. I didn't have all this other lights and YouTube and mics. I had none of it. It was just me, my damn I was playing it on the TV. And I remember sitting there after it happened. I was like, I texted my boy. I said, oh, what the fuck is this? Have you got? And I was just baffled, I think his death was justified, just not in the way that Druckmann and them did it. But that's my opinion. That's what I think. And this is a recent, up-to-date thought process, 2023. Not a 14-second short where I did it to trigger people. This is how I feel right now. But I want to know how you feel because I don't see any recent videos actually talking about this. And I know I have a good chunk of Last of Us PlayStation community here in the free part of the community. So I want to know what you think. Don't get crazy. We're just talking about video games. I truly want to know what you think and why. And just comment down below and we can have a nice civil conversation. Other than that, I'm ready for the TV show. I'm watching it with a keen eye. I'm not going to be super critical. It's not going to be a full adaptation of the game. They have some twists and turns, so I'm very excited about it. I definitely will be watching the first episode here on the channel, and I'm very excited about it. Talk to me down below. I got my Joel flannel on. I'm very excited to see what you think. I don't make a lot of speculation videos like this or just like chatting videos like some of those other YouTubers do that just sit there and talk all day with 200,000 subscribers. Blows my mind. But anyway, I'll see y'all in a few days for the Last of Us TV show right here on the channel. Love y'all. Peace.
Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! No! No!